Welcome back. And so the real ID requirement looks like it's finally going to happen. That's the updated driver's license or ID card with the little star on it.
It's an added security measure that you'll ultimately need to board a plane. Well, some people are running into issues getting that ID. Allison Gormley tells us what's the deal with why you might want to start preparing your paper trail now.
Cheryl Russell is back home again in Indiana.
Spent my whole life here until the year 2000.
But she needs a new ID to prove the move so she can vote this election.
It's not just a privilege, it's a responsibility.
So she and her daughter Cathy headed to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles. Russell opted to get a real ID since we'll all need it to board a plane beginning in May.
Mom had her real ID in Georgia. It was an active license until 2027.
At the BMV, Russell, who does not have a passport, learned that if your birth certificate does not match your current ID, you need a government document reflecting the name change. In Russell's case, it's a certified marriage license from 1973.
Over a half a century later, all of a sudden, I'm supposed to come up with that? No way.
Certified marriage licenses come from the clerk's office in the county where you got married. In her case, it's Marion County.
The supervisor told me that he hoped it would be within 30 days, but he couldn't guarantee anything.
And that wait would mean she cannot get an Indiana ID in time to vote.
That's very upsetting because I've earned the right to vote.
The Marion County Clerk's Office told us they're in the process of digitizing marriage records that date back to 1820. That unintentionally held up some requests, and the Clerk's Office says it's now resolved. It's not just Russell having trouble proving a name change.
They may have gone by a middle name, but their birth certificate shows the first name, so they need to get that corrected.
Lawyer Andrea Sneeden with the Legal Aid Society said they're seeing more demand for help because of the real ID requirements.
The court wants to see the chain of documents and every name that you've gone by.
Sneeden said if you need assistance proving who you are, start gathering your birth certificate, marriage license, even a naturalization form.
Having those documents ready to give an attorney, it saves us a lot of time.
Helping Indiana residents plan for their future plane rides.
The real ID deadline, let's face it, it's been pushed a lot. But this May 2025 deadline seems to be a little more real. So if you've been married, remarried, or go by your middle name, start thinking about your paper trail. Allison Gormley, 13 News.
All right, so this May is the real deal.
That's what they say.
It's real this time. All right. If you like Allison's What's the Deal segments, catch your show streaming on WTHR Plus. Just download the app. You can do it now on Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV.